Welcome. This is James Pateras, Power Solar Advisor, Mentor, Entrepreneur, Solar Power Student and Teacher. Hey, click the button down below to subscribe and a little bell to continue to get my videos about solar energy. I love to educate people so they can make informed, wise decisions about solar energy. Solar questions, solar energy questions that you should ask. Is it for everybody? What should you look for in a solar installation company? How do you feel about solar power? It's changed a lot. It's not like the old days. So let's get into our first slide. Is solar power right? So is solar power or energy right for you? Well, it depends. It may be or it may not be. A good solid power solar installation company will better determine for you whether you have too much shade, maybe the slant of your house, if it's on a hill, the slant and pitch of your roof will all be instrumental in determining whether it's for you or not. It may not be. And they can determine that depending on how much light you have, if there's too much shade. Another thing to consider too is take out your electric bill. Look at it for 12 months and look at the cost. You particularly want to be interested in the kilowatt charges per hour. That is really critical in looking at your bill. And that'll help you to determine if solar power has the savings to help you. So there's many factors that involve how much power do you and your family use. These all will play a critical part in whether to determine whether you qualify for it or not. Also too, as we're going to discuss in a couple more slides, what sort of credits do you get from the government? And what are the laws in your state? See, every state is different, so you want to be familiar with the particular state you're in, the laws that it has. So now let's continue on with what questions should you ask the installation company? Let's go on to the next slide. Now, what questions should you ask the installation company? First of all, just like any company, you want to do your detective work, your background checks. Ask them to show you license and insurance information. Then, don't just trust them on it. Go and check it yourself with the local authorities. Make sure that they are who they say they are. Ask them how long they've been doing this. How many have they done? But quality is really more important. So you want to get testimonials. Ask them that if they subcontract, are the subcontractors licensed? You want proof of that as well. And then two, you want to find out those testimonials, are they just one or two, or can you get several? And how satisfied were they? What are the warranties on the inverter that converts the power, the sun into power? What is the warranty on that? What is the warranty on the roof? What sort of fasteners and attachments are they going to use to attach those panels to your house? Also, you should ask about solar batteries. In the event of an outage like the recent hurricanes we've had, do they offer solar batteries, and are they for you? That is where you store, this is like a battery, you store power in the event of an outage. And that can help. Very often, those poor people in Puerto Rico, some of them that had solar power weren't as badly hit. So that's something to consider as well. So you want to do your background check. You want to really dig on this company and find out how reputable they are. You want to ask them too that if any work has to be done, if they have to be replaced, what are the policies on it? What if the roof has trouble? How does that affect your solar panels? Now, most of the time, you have no problem with this, but better to be safe, right? As they say. Next, can you or I save money using solar power? Everybody wants to save some money, right? So let's see if we can do it. So, can you save money using solar power? Absolutely. A couple of things to consider is, first of all, make sure that you get a zero down proposal from a company. You shouldn't have to pay. Power Solar uses vetted companies, quality companies, hand selected, that have a zero down free proposal for you. And they also have a zero down payment plan as well. But anyhow, you want to consider this, that the value of your house goes up typically 3 to 4%. So you're saving right away. Then the money that you're saving on your electrical can be used to pay for your installation of solar power. And remember something too, something very, very important. You should own your solar power, not purchase or lease, I should say. You don't want to lease it because you basically don't benefit from it. Better to own. Then again, like we brought out earlier, get out your electric bill, look at the last 12 months, particularly the kilowatt hours and the amount spent for those kilowatt hours, and then look at it and see what the savings would be. Compare that with what you should save with solar power. Typically though, you can save roughly $20,000 to $26,000 over a 20-year period. That's some serious money. But also think about this: you are also helping to contribute to a more carbon-free planet, a cleaner environment. So there's also a very aesthetic, practical value to it besides money. Also too, you want to check out in your local state, there's many credits, sometimes up to 30% from the government. They want you to go to solar power. In fact, more states, California just recently made it a law that new homes have to be spec'd out for solar power. So find out what those credits are. So you're saving right away, your home value goes up on resale, your electric bills go down, and you get credits very often in many states for doing it. So it's a win-win. So you see, you're investing, but you get back more than what you invested in. Let's now consider what terms like kilowatt and net metering. You also want to be familiar with terminology in solar. We hear kilowatt all the time. What does it mean? Kilowatt or kilowatt hour? Well, kilo means 1,000. Okay, so think of kilo, 1,000 watts. Okay, so I'll give you an example. If you have a light bulb that, say, is listed as at 100 watts, and you run that for 10 hours straight, that's 1,000 kilowatt hours. Okay, so that helps you to determine, that's a critical key part of your electric bill. We all overlook it. I know I used to never even pay attention to it. Now I do. Because that is showing you how much you're actually paying, especially per hour. And keep in mind something too, that electric rates, you look at them over the last 10, 20, 30 years, have your rates gone down? I don't think so. They're constantly going up and will continue to go up. And plus, when there's storms, a side point, you're going to be out of power. You don't own anything with it. So it really, at least with solar power, you own your own little grid, so to speak. But that's just something to consider when you're looking at your bill. Now, what about net metering? Well, what that means is this, that it's like money in the bank, so to speak. You can determine and find out any extra excess that you don't use from solar. You can store it and then use it, say, monthly. The solar that you built up during the day, you can use at night. And then 2, annually, if you have excess, you can draw on that as well. Think of it as like a little piggy bank for solar. So get familiar with these terms. You can easily Google and look them up. Let's now go to our last one, websites to help you decide. Hey, thanks for staying on with me. I appreciate it. Last slide. Websites to help you decide. I put 2 of them in there. I urge you also do your own research. Again, Google solar power energy or solar power energy FAQs or terminology, whatever it might be, kilowatt hour, to help educate yourself to make a wise decision regarding solar power. Hey, I want to add too that in my description you're going to see there'll be a website for Power Solar. If you would like a zero down free proposal to help you decide, go to that link please. I'm also going to put in another link if you would like to join the movement, join the cause, and participate in help cleaning up the planet with Power Solar. You can take a look at a short video, see if it's something you're interested in. You can also get commissions from installations and sales. Best part is though, meet nice people and help clean up the planet. So, thank you for your time. Look for my next video. Check out the links that I mentioned down below. And I look forward to talking to you again about solar power. This is James Gutierrez, and thank you for your time. Hey, here's a great one. There's a lot of good information in there. Go to the sublinks as well. It's from EnergySage.com. They have a lot of helpful information in there. I hope this helps you, and I will talk to you later. This is a really helpful website from EnergySage.com. A lot of good information in there, and there's some links within the link that are going to help you as well to make a wise decision.